Hi guys, Susie Beville, My Fit Body Kitchen, still in lockdown. 2.5 weeks in, 3.5 weeks to go. Who said I wasn't good at maths? Anyway, today we're going to be doing one of my all-time faves. Very little cooking involved in this one. This one is called Seared Yellowfin Tuna Salad. Japanese. Who doesn't love a good bit of Japanese? What we're going to need today is a piece of yellowfin tuna. Now, yellowfin tuna, bloody expensive. However, you don't really need a very big piece. A piece of yellowfin tuna, some masahi and some yuzu. We're not actually going to be cooking with these. We're going to be drinking these later. Let's get back to cooking. The only thing we're going to actually be cooking in this is the yellowfin tuna. What we're going to do first though is we need to marinate it overnight, or for an hour, or not at all. You actually don't need to marinate it if you don't want to, if you don't have the time, if you forgot to do it. But if you can, it's really good to put the tuna in the bowl, sesame seed oil, couple of splashes, balsamic, nothing to do with Japanese at all. Tastes good in there. I don't know, tablespoon, 2 tablespoons. It's a marinade, doesn't really matter. Tamari, I don't know, 2 tablespoons of tamari. Black pepper, one of my favourite things in the kitchen. A couple of bits of black pepper. Pink salt, rice bran oil. Pour it in there. I don't know, 1/4 cup. Stir it around. Just pop the cover on and then we're going to put it in the fridge. Now here's a piece I prepared earlier. Not really, it's the same piece I marinated 5 minutes ago. You guys can marinate it as long as you want. So what we've got to do now is something I stole from Jamie Oliver about 10 years ago. He rolled some fish in tea leaves. So I'm going to roll the tuna in tea leaves. Now this is green tea leaves. Tetley, decaf. You don't want to see me on caffeine, that's for sure. So, it's got a kind of a nutty flavour. Green tea's really good to roll stuff in. Pour out the green tea leaves. Use any tea, don't use mint tea. So we're going to take a piece and we're just going to cut it like this. We're going to take another piece. And this is very sinewy here. See that? It's like an elastic band. Not for me. Some people don't want to waste any part, you know, paddock to plate, use the whole thing. Not me. Don't have a paddock. Only have a plate. So.
It's also fish.
Okay, it's fish. It doesn't come from a paddock. Sea to plate. The sea is maybe out of my 5-kilometre range. I must check that. Now what we want to do is we want to roll the tuna into the green tea. So we spread out our green tea, tuna, rolling, rolling. It's going to give it a nice smoky flavour. Cover. And that's the tuna prep. Now we're going to make the salad. For the salad, baby spinach, cucumber. Ridiculous, $3.90 for a cucumber, but it's worth it in this one. I actually can't understand how a cucumber costs $3.90. Anyway, we'll move on from that. Cucumber, bean shoots, pink pickled ginger. Get yourself a nice big platter. Cucumber, peeler, peel the cucumber. I actually like to use the peel as well, but not everybody does. Some people just like the purity of the inside of the cucumber. That's $3. That's 90 cents. I'm not wasting the 90 cents. It's lockdown. What we're going to start with is the spinach. Washed spinach. This is how easy this is to assemble. You ready? Spinach. It's like abstract art, abstract cooking. There we go. Put the spinach on. Put as much spinach on as you like. There we go. Bit of spinach here, bit of spinach there, bit of spinach everywhere. We have the spinach. Leave a hole in the middle. Bean shoots, very different to bamboo shoots. Like this. You need to use them pretty much within a couple of days of buying them because they get all moldy and soggy and not so nice. So, nice and fresh, you can see how crunchy they are. And you take your bean shoots, more abstract art, we go along like this. See this? Oh, so easy. Cucumber, peeled. Peeler, best peeler in the whole world. Do not peel your fingers. Hurts like hell. See, we're making ribbons. Ribbons of cucumber. I like the contrast of the colour of the peel. Kind of matches the spinach a little bit. So I just mix it up like this. Again, it's like art. Art in the kitchen. All right, mixing it all up. Then what we do, just putting it around the spinach and the bean shoots, just like this. Easy, very pretty looking. Looks like you spent hours making ribbons. What we're going to do is take a little bit more of the bean shoots. That's the basis to the salad. Then what we need to do is make the salad dressing. Pink grapefruit, blood orange, which you can actually find in the supermarkets at the moment because I found them. Sadly, I had to buy a whole bag of blood orange. Then I have to make a lot of seared tuna salad because really they're quite small, probably about 2 of them. Sesame, some lime juice. I'm also going to use, and you don't have to because I know how many coriander haters there are out there, but for the coriander lovers, coriander, one of my faves. I like to use the stalks. The stalks have all the flavour. So, this is the basis for our dressing, and we're going to add a little bit of water into there as well. Sesame oil. I don't know, maybe half a teaspoon to a teaspoon. I'm actually going to put in some rice bran oil because I forgot to buy some olive oil. It's fine, tastes pretty much the same. Olive oil in a salad is nicer. Rice bran oil I usually use to cook with. So just a little bit of rice bran oil. Then we're going to take our blood oranges and I'm going to cut them in half. Oh, how can you not love a blood orange? Pink grapefruit, cut in half. Beautiful, look at that. Love colour. Didn't know that, did you? Okay, pink grapefruit. Oh, look at that. Squeezing the pink grapefruit. Blood orange. Magnificent. Okay, lime juice. Let's say that was probably what, tablespoon and a half. Taste it. Oh, it's so good, let me tell you. Oh my God. You can pop a little bit of pepper in, a little bit of salt in. This tastes phenomenal. What we're gonna do is add a little bit of water. It's very tart, it's very citrusy, nice and sesame, has a beautiful flavor, but I like to add water to all my dressings just to mellow it out a little bit. maybe a tablespoon, 2 tablespoons of water. Water, finger. Really, really good. For those of you who like coriander, cut up the stalks. For those of you who hate coriander, and I know who you are, don't use the coriander, okay? Throw that into the dressing as well. Very easy. And I'm gonna put this away till after we seared the tuna. Pickled pink ginger. Probably about a tablespoon there. The pickled pink ginger, we're gonna put in the middle here. See that? Look at the colour there. Okay, so now we're going to do the searing of the tuna. Also really easy, really simple and very quick, but you can overcook it, so you really need to watch it. Rice bran oil. You only need a little bit. And we need to get it nice and hot because we want to be searing. It's really crucial to watch this. We only want it seared on the edges to get that little whitey browny look on the edges, and the middle needs to be pink. We've got the tea covered tuna. Listen for the sizzle. And go really watch it. Now, if you can have a look at that little pink bit in there, right? We're going to do 30 seconds or a minute all together. So you can have a look. See, it's already getting white like that. Judge it for yourself as you're doing it, and make sure you're constantly watching it. There we go. Next piece. Sear it down. Now we're going to very, very, very thinly slice the tuna because it's very rich and it goes a really long way. And this is what you're trying to get from here. If you have a look, trying to get a piece that looks exactly like that. That is perfect. This is what we're trying to get. I like to use this for an appetizer or an entree. So you can see, even when I put it down here, and I'm going to put it here in the middle, that's just from one of the sections. Then we're going to cut the rest. That is exactly what you are looking for. That colour, that rim, that's beautiful. So now you have got all your pieces in the middle, all perfectly done. Look at that. That is sensational. And that's one piece of yellowfin tuna that goes a really, really long way. Little extra touch, black sesame seeds. Whoever knows me knows I love these things. You can use white sesame seeds. If you toast them, even better. Put them across like that. Magnificent. Very nice. Okay, there you have it. Your 10-minute seared yellowfin tuna salad. Looks sensational, tastes sensational, and people will think you've been in the kitchen for hours preparing it. And you haven't. Watching another quick, easy, fancy, schmancy meal made in the My Fit Body kitchen. I hope you guys are going to try it. Let me know how you go. I've got one thing to say to you. Camp high!